Hello everyone, today I'll be stringing these two rackets. I'm going to be explaining everything about stringing, how to use this machine, how to do the mains, crosses, as well as some knottings. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so this is the stringing machine that I'll be using today. And I think the first thing you want to do is to set the tension. So I'll be stringing today's racket with a tension of 51. So you're just gonna have to change this dial and set it as 51. Okay, as soon as you finished setting up your tension, then the next thing you want to do is to mount your racket. So make sure it's tight and secured. And what you want to do is you want to turn this part this way so that it gets tighter. And before I get started, I'm just going to show you guys some important tools. So this is for cutting the string. That's for holding the string tight. And I use this for mainly for the tying off. And this thing, you want to use it when there's less space and you can't use your fingers to pull your string. The first thing you want to do is you start off with the mains of your racket. So I want you to hold the string like this, starting from these two holes. Just split through. And as you can see, I'm pulling these two strings at the same time. Hold, clamp this part. You release it. Then I'm going to use this first tool to hold this part of the string, and this is just there to prevent from slipping it off when I add the tension. Add the tension on this side and clamp it with the other clamp. Make sure it's locked and release. That part, I have added the tension, so it's tight, but this part I haven't added, so it's very loose. So there are many ways to start off, and this is just one of the ways to start off. So what I'll do right now is to finish 3 on each side. So this is my left side. I've just finished 2 so far. Add the tension, clamp it back. Finished 2, and this is my third main on the left side. Just going through. Add tension. So three mains are finished on the left side. Now I'm going to do the other 3 on the right side of the racket. You want to balance it out by finishing it. We're finishing equal number of mains. So if you finish 3 on the left side, you want to finish 3 on the right side, and so on. So as you can see, I've finished 3. I've put the tension on 3 sides, 3 mains on the right side, and 3 mains on the left side. I'm just going to keep going with the right side. Yeah. And because I want to balance it out again, instead of keep going with the right side, I'm just going to come back to the left side very tricky to do because the camera's in a weird position, and I'm not feeling very comfortable, super comfortable. I just moved the position of the camera so it's more comfortable. So this side of the racket's finished. And I've added all the tensions on all the strings on the left side. So I'm just going to do the tie off now. Okay. It's usually, it tells you where to tie off. With this racket, there's a tiny dot and it says tie off. So what you want to do is you want to put the string through that hole. You go over, under, through, over, under, and through the hole, or through the circle that you just created, and pull. You want to use this tool. Yeah, make sure you're holding it firm. Tight it, make it tight. Pull. Now after making sure it's tight, you want to release the clamp. And there you have it. Tight as well. So put it through this hole. Over, under again, through the hole that you just made, and pull. Make sure you pull it tight. And then release the clamp. And that's it. Okay. And you want to use this tool now to cut extra string that's left. And that's it for the main. Alright guys, now we're going to move on to doing crosses. So in my opinion, crosses is much more difficult than doing mains because you want to go up and down. And you want to make it go through each string, each main strings. So first, you want to start off with here. Okay. The first string, it goes down, and the second one goes up. And the third one down, up, up. And you keep going until you reach the other side of the frame. Put the string through the grommet. Okay. Now it should be looking like this. Okay. You want to put this side of the string into this hole again. Okay. Now make sure, because that's under this part, you want to go over. Okay. You never want to see the cross string going over and over again. It has to be over, under, over, under. Keep going. Okay. Yeah, and once you reach the other side of the frame, you can put your string through, and it should be looking like this now. So as you can see, it's under, over, under, over, under, over. Okay. So you want to use this stopper to hold this part of the string. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the tension on this string. Okay. Now this rat thing is there just to prevent from slipping off. Okay. clamp it, lock it, and release. Okay. So again guys, there are many different ways to start or do your crosses. This is just one of the ways, and I've been using this way for a long time, and I'm very used to it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna start 1, 2, 3rd grommet the cross. We start with over, under, over, under, over, under, and so on. Yep. Put the string through. Yep. And make sure when you're pulling the string like this, you want to use your right hand to push the string up. Okay. So that you're not going to damage the strings on the main. Oh. Okay. I'm going to try the same thing from the other side. Make sure the string is going up and down. Okay, so start with up, under, over, under, and so on. Through. Okay. And now I'm adding the tension on this one, not that one. Okay. Right after you add the tension, make sure you push the string slightly just to make it straight. Clamp it and release. And because I'm doing this every single day, I can restring one racket within 25 minutes. But when I just started doing this string job, it took me at least 2 hours to finish one racket. And that's how difficult it was for me. Especially with the crosses, it took me a lot of time to do that up and down movement. And there are two different ways to weave the string in. One is the way that I'm doing right now, where you want to bring the string towards yourself, like that. Another way is to weave the string away from yourself. So you want to go like that, and then use two index finger, and then go like that. So you're pushing the string away. I have never done this way before. To me, it's so much harder than the other way. Yeah, so I don't really know how to do it very quickly, but I think it depends on people's preference. I prefer doing it the first way. It's so much easier. And as you get towards the end of the racket, it's going to be difficult to weave it very fast because it's very tight. So you can take extra time you can do it slower when you get towards the end of the racket. As you can see, there's less space, not too much space for my fingers to get through. So it takes a bit longer compared to the other crosses. Yeah, you guys want to be very careful as you string your racket like this. You want to check to see if all the strings are going up and down, over and under, not over, or under, because that's going to affect the tension of the string. So just be careful with that as you string your racket. So when I just started doing the stringing job, every time I finish one cross, I check. We do the next one, So I'm doing the tie off now of the cross. It's the same way. You go over, under, over again, and then through the circle, and pull the opposite string. Use that tool to tie it up. Okay. And after making sure it's tight, you'll release the clamp. You'll release the clamp. Both sides. Cool. So that part's finished. Now because I left it like this, the top of the racket, you want to add the tension on this side as well. Okay. Clamp it. Yeah. Oh. Okay. You want to release that first, and then clamp it. Release. And do the tie off. Again, you're gonna have to use the correct. You're gonna have to see where the correct hole is. I'm gonna have to redo that again because there's not enough space for me to put the string through. So in that case, I'm gonna clamp it a bit away from the frame. It will have enough space for you to put the string and do the tying, do the knotting. So it's the same type of knotting, over, under, over, through the hole. Pull it to make sure the string is tight. Yep. And then release the clamp, and that's it. With the excessive string, use this one to just snap it off. And that's it. Alright, so that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe this video. I have also other videos on my YouTube channel related to tennis. Please have a look on those videos as well. And I'll see you guys again on the next video.